Hi. uh, let's see what's been cooking in gold. In brief, let me give an example. Sorry, let me give what's happening in gold. This I've covered in my previous videos as well, but in just a minute or two, I'll just give a briefing. So gold is in now in weekly time frame. It's in higher high, higher low. Then it's now again in higher high. So hoping for a retracement, a correction, or it can go up as well. So now it's in higher high. This is one, and these two zones which I have marked in my daily time frames as well here. These two are equivalent to these two. Now let's focus on what is in daily. In daily, I have already mentioned that the market is in a um, ascending wedge, and if the level this that is 1981.71 breaks in daily, then the market can expect a fall, and the target would be for that is the mouth of the wedge, and which would be this, roughly the zone of the support of the weekly resistance. Till this level it can fall, fine, but at the same time there is another pattern here. Let me show, this is the target here. This is it, yeah. Now let me zoom this, yeah. So here we have one head and shoulder in daily. This left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. See, this is head and shoulder. Okay, so the level here, which I've already said for the breakout for a wedge is 1981.71. The same level, if the in a daily, if that breaks, which will also be a pattern for the head and shoulder, whose target would be this level. So, which is a couple of dollars less than the wedge target. So it's give or take, it's on the same range. Actually, the target is. So this is one from a daily point. But what's happening in 4 hour has changed today is, in my previous videos I would have mentioned that this in 4 hour they are traveling in a symmetric triangle. So this is in 25th and this is in 25th again. Yeah, this is 26th. So yesterday is the one that has been changed. The reason is it was like this till 26th. Let me show it. This one. Yeah, you see, this was in triangle like this. So I thought this might travel within that this range, higher this resistance and support, and then it can give a break downwards. Okay, so but what happened is yesterday the market, once it started moving from this one, from this area, it went to the previous high and it never broke that, and then again the market came low today to the previous low and never broke that. So now the market has turned from a triangle pattern to a range bound pattern. Um, you see this? This is a range bound pattern. So now there is no more triangle. The triangle turned out to be a range bound, where there is one, two, three, the three areas where the price never broke up, and there is three areas including today the price never broke down. So this is in a range bound. So now if you see here, this is a double top, neckline didn't break here, then again it went up, then again this is a double bottom, neckline was here and that didn't break, then again it came down, this is again double bottom, then again it can go on, neckline can, so it's basically it's in a, moving in a range. So in this range till the breakout, so range bound pattern when it happens, so the breakout is unpredictable. So the market can break either up or down. So assuming if the market is in higher low or in the lower high, so the market could break down upwards. No, just forget that. So the market should be wait for the breakout. So the main advantage of the range bound market is you could do a like two type of trading. So one, at the bottom you can buy once there is a trend reversal at any lower time frames which you are of your preference. If that breaks, you can go for a buy and you can wait till your resistance. Then once you can close that position, buy position. Then once the trend reversal happens here in this resistance zone, you can go for a sell position, and that sell position you can close once the market hits the support area. So this way you can do a sell buy till the market breaks out. So when the market is about to break, and that's the question. So now, as I said, the market range bound, the understanding of a range bound market is the gold market right now is cooking up something, so which we don't know what's what is it cooking. So once the market breaks, we will come to know whether we will be in a bull or we will be in a bear trend. So that is the scenario. And if my memory is good, I think in the May month there is a meeting of Mr. Jerome Powell, who is expected to increase the Fed interest rates, and based on that as well, there is the gold can move. The movement of the gold can be volatile. So maybe because of that as well, and which I'm not aware of, but still, so the market is in a still range bound. So now, in case if the right now the market in a range bound, it's traveling roughly from high to lows is, it is $41, which is 4,144 pips. So in the last eight trading sessions, so it has moved like 4,144 pips, like up and down, back to back. So you could have done a buy sell, but again, as we didn't know that whether the market is in a moving in a range bound now. So if there is a trend reversal here, you can go for a buy, then you can close your position here. That you could do, but you cannot catch the entire range here, so you could catch the leftover portion over here as well. So this is one. So as I said, once the cooking is done, meaning when there is a breakout happens. So when there is a breakout happens, yeah, when there is a breakout happens, and if the breakout is upward, your target would be this. Let me put it in red. And if the market breaks downward, your target would be this. So as I've mentioned, that the wedge target, and then the head and shoulder pattern target in daily is on near the support zone. So now if you see the range bound market breakout in 4 hour is also up to the same target. So now we do have a three pattern, one is rising wedge in daily, and then a head and shoulder pattern in daily as well. But in 4 hour, the symmetric has changed it to a range bound, and the breakout of the range bound, the target will also be the same as the daily patterns. If the range bound breaks downwards in daily, sorry, 4 hour. If it breaks up compared to the previous high, the gold will go up. That is to $2,053.76, and if it breaks down, it will go down to $1,928.66. So this is one. As the market, as I said, is a ranging bond, so it could be either accumulation or an redistribution phase. Based on that, the market breakout happens. You can go for the trade based on that. um, then this is one crucial level which I've said now. So this crucial level, daily's level, which I've mentioned, that is 1981.71. If that breaks, the daily trend, that trigger happens, right? Here in 4 hour it has broke, then again it rallied up the same day, then again there is a break, and then there is again a rally, and it went on. So that is the reason in daily, if you could see there, you could see there's a lot of sideways, and there is a long shadow of a candle which didn't break this level, because in 4 hour it would have broke, sorry, the 4 hour it has broken, And then again on the same day the market has rallied up, and then again here there is a breakout in 4 hour, and then again the rally has happened. So in daily there is only the shadows of the candle, that's hitting down, and there is a strong price rejections at in daily, which in 4 hour it looked like the market is bounced back from this support, and then giving a formation of a range bound in 4 hour. So now the market is in moving in up and like in the same range. So that is, once it breaks out, the market will rally. Means there could be a what do we call it? There could be a nice trend generates, because I think now it's in a range for about, inclusive of today, it's 8 trading sessions, it's 8 days, 8 bars, I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry, 10 days. It says 8 bars and it is 10 days. I'm not sure what does it say. It roughly 10 days now. So we have moving it in a range for 10 days. Once the breakout, there will be a rally. So once it breaks up, we can see that the gold will be more bullish. So a lot of buy opportunities we can look forward. And if it breaks downward, you can see selling pressure for a couple of days, where you can do trending market will start, that is bear trend will start, where more sell positions you can start making out. That is one. And in case if the 4 hour breaks below this and holds it, where even the daily candle also breaks this, for sure you can go for a sell, which means in daily there is a breakout happens, and which internally the 4 hour will break, maybe in next consecutive days it might break this sideways in 4 hour, and then give rise to a range bound market breakout as well. um, so wait for a 4 hour breakout, then trade, or you can trade within the this range, as the market is in sideways. But be cautious, the range bound market could break either way, all like in any moment. So any trades in the range bound for now, trade with only less volume, so that in case market goes against your position, you won't lose um much dollars of your account. The reason is, once it breaks, there will be a rally, either a bear or a bull rally will be there. So for that reason, there you can catch up big positions. Then now, let me say if we can make any buys till the top of this range bound for 4 hours. Let me see in 30 minutes if I can go for a buy. Yes, there is trend has reversed here. This is a higher high right now, so you can keep these as your stop, and you can catch up till here, so which will be a bull, and the risk reward would be 1 is to 1. I said in the range bound you won't be able to catch up the entire range. So try to catch up um, as many the leftovers as possible, but at the same time, do not risk high volume or high amount for the trades, as it's an arrangement. It could break up, the breakout can happen in any directions as well, as I already said. So this is one. If any buys you want to plan in even now, this is a risky buy, as the risk reward ratio is itself 1 is to 1, and in the range bound. So it's completely on a risk based trade. This is, once it goes up top, again based on the trend reversal there, you can go for a sell as well. So my thing is that, hoping that it would break down, because there should be some correction for the gold, and then for the more to rally up higher and higher. That is one, and if that breaks, then it can come for a support here, which is daily ascending trend line. There is one support here, second one was here. Then if it breaks down, it can come down further, then take support here, and then it can go further rally higher. So that is how I am projecting it. Like, if a daily breaks here, it can come down. This is the target of daily wedge and so on. The market further comes down for some bit, then again from here it can rally. This is one. If that happens for the weekly, this would be a big correction, and that correction would be, in case if it comes here, 61% of retracement of for this swing. That's very decent swing. Like in case if it happens here as well, it's 50 to 60% of gold retracement, and then further rally will give you a, um, it can go to all time high as well in case if this breaks and go up. So that is also possible. So that was one projection. So that is the reason I'm expecting that the gold to fall and then go for a bull. That is one thing which I have been thinking from the technical perspective. But as I said, there is a news the next month where the Fed is about to increase the interest rate. So there is interest rate news is about to come. I don't know whether they're going to increase or not, or whether they're going to drop it. So based on that, again there will be volatile, and that could be for a day, for that time being as well. And I don't know the date actually. And for tomorrow, as I said, now you can go for a buy till this top, but that is again it's a 1:1 ratio. It's a risk ratio. But for tomorrow, we have a couple of news which is I'm at IST time zone. So give me a second. Yeah, at Friday tomorrow, 6 p.m. There is a CAD. That's okay. Then there is a two news for high impact on USD currency, and there is other two news which is having a medium impact on USDs, and the rest are low impacts. So that's not to worry about. But there are two news which is having high impact on USD, and two news that is having a medium impact on USD. So you could expect volatile market in the gold from 6 p.m. This is an IST, so 6 p.m. IST to 7:30 to 8. So roughly 2 to 3 hours time zone. So there will be a high volatile, and for tomorrow the whole day the market might be choppy as well. So it doesn't go up, it doesn't go down, or it could be sideways. And based on that, the market could swing either way, up or down. And even we can expect the market to break the range bound market as well. I'm not sure, they could happen. And that in a cascading event, if it breaks in a at one end, and as a cascading event, if the next month if the Fed changes any interest rate, and even that could add more, like act as a catalyst, and then it push the market in that direction as well. So these are all the possible scenarios which that struck my mind, thought to share with you guys. So based on this, you can plan um, your trades and so on. And in case if I missed out any other technical perspective to look into for the movement of the gold for next couple of days, or if there is any news, or if there is any other market sentiments which I missed out, please do comment down, and please do support. Thank you. Happy trading.